Probably won't play Dark Tutelage. With so many skeletons, kind of like Mystifying Maze, I always want to play it, but it's always in a pack with something else I want, and in this case, it's probably the Quag Sickness. Or is it Quag Sickness? Who knows? Yeah, I'm not going to play Garrett's Companion because of the conflict in mana costs, and like ideally I'd go sort of turn 1 Elves, turn 2 Cultivate, and there's no room for a Garrett's Companion in that. Removal's removal. I'll probably be playing quite a few swamps, and if not, I'll be able to find them. So yeah, there's no reason not to take this. Strongbox is too slow, and I always lose flips, so I don't want to play that. If I won flips, then I'd play it more often. Ooh. I saw the Doomblade and I went to move the mouse and I saw the Fireball, and with 2 Cultivates there's no reason not to take it. It's just too good. As much as I want the 3rd Doomblade, I can't not take this. These always go really late on Modo, but I'm not sure how good this card is. It's quite aggressive, and with Grave Titan and Fireball you don't really have to be aggressive, especially when I've got a tutor to find either of the 2. I really like this card. There are so few guys that get past this on the ground. Like, it's so demoralising when you're trying to race and they make this. Like, it's not even that dangerous, the active tree, isn't it? Which is the usual way around that kind of stuff, because it's only 3 power. As much as this looks good with my Fireball, I'd rather just play a Mountain, because you can cultivate for it, and because this doesn't affect my Quag Sickness. Like, for all intents and purposes, that is just a Mountain. I probably won't be struggling for double black. So yeah, I'll just take the defensive card. That's an interesting decision. More dust. I probably don't need more dust, even though I don't have any 5-drops. Guess I just got one. Charge Knight again. It's kind of messing up my early curve. Like, it's not that much better than a Runeclaw Bears, which I probably will play just for defense. I don't need Spined Worm, and this is not much better than a bear. Removal's removal. Yeah, there's not much to think about here. I don't think I need the worm. Another Titan. I'm actually tempted. I wouldn't normally recommend running multiple for casting cost sorceries that don't affect the board, but when you have a Grave Titan and a Fireball, it might actually be worth it. A Mind Drop is actually quite underrated. Card I'm a big fan of. I don't have any Naturalize, but I don't think I can take it over. One of the cards I'll definitely play main deck. I guess this doesn't affect the board either, so like when I'm Mind Rotting, I'd probably rather be tutoring. I mean, I guess the reason why I'd be taking a Mind Rot is also a reason for taking tutor. I explained why I don't want Companion earlier. Yeah, I got the Naturalize anyway. And I got the Worm anyway. I'm tempted by the Expanse actually. I don't really need it. I'll just take the one. I don't have any lands, I'll be right. I kind of hate running 17 lands and 3 accelerators, but I mean, I have things to do with mana, so I'll probably be running 17 lands. Don't know why I'm saying that. This is quite scary this late actually. That's a lot of good white as well. Okay. It's a blue zone. Looks like most of the colours are open. Guess it was strong packs. That's what former GB national champion Dan Gardner always says to me when I moan to him about losing with good decks. He says if your deck was good and so on, so was everyone else's, because it means the general pool was good. That's why you shouldn't just auto-concede and drop with a bad deck, because it means other people's decks might be bad. I'm not sure which I'm more scared of. I guess this one. Oh no, it's triple blue. I was going to say I might play it, but it's triple blue, not double. definitely won't play this, and I'm not too scared by it. I actually played a deck with this recently with multiple Child of Knights and a curve that stopped at 4, and it was really good for me. But I don't know if anyone will be drafting that deck. I think I'd rather just be more sure that my Grave Tides and Resolves get in for the black deck. Ooh. Shade's quite good in green black. Reduce the power of that onto the pure, and I got the mind right anyway. No, lucky. And the Voltaic Key, which will shoot in value when Scars of Meridian comes out. That's going to be a 2-tick uncommon soon. Watch this space. Right, finish drafting, and hope you've seen the deck builder all load. I don't like that when you're putting cards in a chain, you get to one you don't want to main deck. I said I'd probably main deck that bears actually, just because it blocks. And I'm happy to be blocking when I've got good things to look forward to late game. And the Piesta as he starts. So where's my other Doomblade? Oh man, that means I have to cut a card. Oh, I must have put an Addition Tomb over Doomblade by accident. Don't have many creatures, do I? I suppose I can leave the spells though. I have 12 creatures. I have a few. They're all just either Accelerants or Boom Booms. I suppose that's what you want in a ramp deck. Accelerants and Boom Booms. I kind of like main decking Plummet and Naturalize just because when you do get someone, you get them good. But having said that, there are not really any cards I'd want to take out of this deck. Maybe a Worm actually. The curve is pretty high, but then I do have a lot of Accelerants. No, I don't want to run 17 lands, 2 Cultivate, 3 Accelerators, and not a bunch of stuff. Like if this kind of stuff opens you up to flooding so much, and it looks like the only one I'm losing with this deck is flooding. Like I'll be making a lot of turn 4 and 5 worms. Like I have 3 Grave Titans. I mean I guess I'm weak to the blue-white deck unless I Doomblade their early guys. But against any other deck similar to mine, like a mid-range deck or any deck that plans to not kill you before turn 4, oh well, turn 6, I guess. The blue-white deck's probably trying to kill you turn 5, turn 6. So yeah, against any deck that doesn't do that, I'm almost definitely winning. It's worth taking note of Active Treason as a card I can bring in. I'm not sure what against. just I guess a deck like mine, just a bunch of worms. Take their Grave Titan and get some value out of it. Yeah, I'm not going to make deck Hornesting because I've got 2 Doomblade already, and Aquatic Sickness and Assassinate. Yeah, I think this deck's fine. I will see what Magic the Gathering Online suggests. 1 mountain, that's fine. This is equal split of swamps and forests. I'll sort by colour, see what. No. Same number of cards, that's probably why. Although there are the same number of cards and roughly the same amount of doubles, I think it's, even with that signing blow, I think it's probably better to go this way. Have 9 forests, 7 swamps, just because of the double cultivate and a bunch of 1-drops. Like once I've got a cultivate, I'm sorted for the rest of the game. So even if I have Quack Sickness and stuff, like a cultivate and a Quack Sickness will kill most creatures you want to kill. Yeah, this looks fine. And submit, and I will see you for round 1.